Yeah, perverted monk representing, know what I'm saying? No need for capping this. Brave boys, I break your back with this. Practice matches, lyrical theatrics. You'll never ever brave the weather, I'm too clever. Conjuring sandstorms, I freeze you, then I melt ya. You know I dealt ya on impact shots at the ceiling. These miracles I'm wielding straight echoes through the building. Enemies' efforts are foreseen in the mental. I make steel wrinkle at the blink of an eye. Terminate unrighteous conscious states. Imitate the stars while they constellate. The heart rate of my social eloquence makes sense. Intense with the roughage, you couldn't budge this mountainous type of figure. So check it out, now you know when you looking at a real nigga. You know we rip it up, hit the mic like a virus. We never hide this, unique rhyme styles is righteous. Who wanna battle? Which rapper thinking they the nicest? Straight up and down, these rhyme styles is priceless.
You eggshell niggas get cracked in half. My arm force, throw a roadblock in your path. Beat smash from true mass, my shots blast. Shatter glass, crowd watch the sound sets clash. Quick, fast, I let the darts off with no doubt. Your bitch ass, you're heading off and break out. The snake's out, hissing, the shots missing. Observe and respect and listen. Then if you get stung twice, that means he's rolling with loaded dice. It's like getting stabbed with ice and watch the evidence melt. Immediately the blow was felt. Commissioner revoke your belt. The microphone flower, threat shower of the rugged garments. Break the bread like Noah. I'm holding, ride the 808 rolling, right till my hands swollen. You know comp ya, I stomp ya. The monster, worldwide record launcher. What? Multiply and conquer. You know we rip it up, hit the mic like a virus. We never hide this, unique rhyme styles is righteous. Who wanna battle? Which rapper thinking they the nicest? Straight up and down, these rhyme styles is priceless. We rip it up, hit the mic like a virus. We never hide this, unique rhyme styles is righteous. Who wanna battle? Which rapper thinking they the nicest? Straight up and down, these rhyme styles is priceless. Nemesis, bringer of disaster, with more moves than the Tai Chi master. Killer and I get iller, cerebral warlord. My name's Afu-Ra, step too quick and your thoughts flawed. Fury portrayed, sharper than a fucking cactus. Conquering globes and universes with Galactus. Tongue lashes, it rattles never sliver. Optimus Prime, fatal bites as I deliver. Lyrically deadly, might flow heavenly. Indwelling intelligence, choose my weaponry. Battle strategy, bishop cover angles. Knights move next, the L shapes the vortex. Forces break down, now I got the nitty gritty. You think it's a stalemate, but now I'm yelling checkmate. Ultrarama, stop breaths like anacondas. You know we rip it up, hit the mic like a virus. We never hide this, unique rhyme styles is righteous. Who wanna battle? Which rapper thinking they the nicest? Straight up and down, these rhyme styles is priceless. We rip it up, hit the mic like a virus. We never hide this, unique rhyme styles is righteous. Who wanna battle? Which rapper thinking they the nicest? Straight up and down, these rhyme styles is priceless.
Yo, shorty, yo, that's my word. Oh, y'all smelling y'all piss now. Y'all think y'all drunk. Yo, anybody be caught flinging. Over here, I'm returning them. That's my word, they're getting blasted. Anything from 220 to 140, that's mine. Y'all niggas step the fuck off. Y'all niggas ain't crazy for real.
Yo, the things ain't coming fast enough. There is no cut that's clear enough. I can't fold, I need gold, I re-up and reload. Product must be sold to you. I'm deep down in the back streets, in the heart of Medina, about to set off something more deep than a misdemeanor. Under the subway, waiting for the train to make noise, so I can blast a nigga in his voice for what? Who pushed up on the block and made the dope sales drop like the crash in the Dow Jones stock. I had to connect across sales to catch more mills than whole bitches got birth control pills. I'm in the park, setting up a deal over blunt fire. Bum nigga sleeping on the bench, they had him wired. Peep my convo, the address of my condo, and how I changed a nigga named John Doe. And while he set up camp, he got damped with the stake through his heart. I ripped his fucking fangs apart. Snake got smoked on the set like Brandon Lee, blown out the frame like Pan Am Flight 103. He got swung on, his lungs was torn. The kingpin just castled with his rook and lost the pawn. A regular on the block, the plate look out. Proclaimed predator with a Glock, should've took out. No neighborhood is rough enough. There is no clip that's full enough. I can't fold, I need gold. I re-up and reload. Product must be sold to you. Yeah. Things ain't coming fast enough. There is no cut that's pure enough. I can't fold, I need gold. I'll be up and reload. Product must be sold. Yo, it's mandatory that I supply all my troops with mega firearms, big apes, and spread them out like crops on the farm to get cream. Sometimes they would paint the scene, like the last episode on Gates and Ever. Niggas plant bombs till the smoke from the blast becomes thick and flows through. All they knew, he's gun sick. His Glock clicks like high heel shoes on parquet floors, mad sick. Stand on hills and invade wars, filthy foul. Shoveling dirt, he's out to hurt. For instance, he chop off hands to tap work. His idols would lock down airports and extort some import, catching 10% of what the fiends snort. I've been to ski resorts and been hills and moved keys and had a skis making drops on snowmobiles. The plan was to expand, catch 7 figures, release triggers, and live large and bigger than my nigga who promised his mom's in a mansion with mad room. She died and he still put 100 grand in the tomb, open wounds. He hid behind closed doors and still organizes crime and drug wars. Things ain't coming fast enough. There is no cut that's pure enough. I can't fold, I need gold. I re-up, I reload. Product must be sold to you. No neighborhood is rough enough. There is no clips that's full enough. I can't fold, I need gold. I re-up and reload. Product must be sold to you. There's no cuts that's tight enough. There is no niggas that's fuck with us. I can't fold, I need gold. I re-up and reload. Product must be sold to you.
The city of Mecca, wave flannel cologne, crazy ammo get blown. Wherever I sit, son, that is my throne.
You know how we do it. Hey yo, pop, pop, pop when it's shots, who's to blame? 3 get dropped and removed from the game. 1 get knocked, now his whole life has changed, cause he's so far from free in the world that seems strange.
I come from a place where they say death comes too soon, where the hoods on the block dance to a different tune. Every night and every day hotels a foul play, turns fatal in this hostile land of AKs. On any date, not wait to pumping rounds. The reminder it's a murderer's stomping ground, with 1 less witness gunned down in the staircase, who had led his crew but he was moving at a snail's pace. Many suspects, many possible motives, just kept coming with unstoppable explosives. The weak fold in these most extreme conditions, while the rivals quickly strengthened their position. The mission was to move in with sheer brute force, and lives they get lost on a collision course. The streets are fascinating, so they gotta explore it more, but not without walking through some hurricane corridors. Become the most wanted, life that seems haunted. Thugs and agents who work closely up on it. Patriotic hustlers that kill for presidents, conceal the truth but can't hide the evidence. A man died holding some dice that he was shaking. Had the bank stop but no valuables was taken. Shot at 8:45 but he died at 9. A video was the most precise witness to the crime.
Yo, pop, pop, pop when it's shots, who's to blame? 3 get dropped and removed from the game. 1 get knocked, now his whole life has changed, cause he's so far from free in the world that seems strange. Pop, pop, pop when it's shots, who's to blame? 3 get dropped and removed from the game. 1 get knocked, now his whole life has changed, cause he's so far from free in the world that seems strange.
The story had a familiar ring of truth, but it needed a little more tangible proof. He was blown off the map behind an aggravated kidnap. Shrapnel everywhere, the bomb was gift wrapped. The problem had became increasingly urgent, since the product was nothing but bags of detergent. In all the years of war, this was the most vicious battle and mainly fought from up close. A bundle burglary, to no surprise, just another sloppy murder that was in disguise. Now they could do nothing but hope and pray that the boys don't come through with the scope and spray. Valuable time comes with the price to pay. smoke on a deserted street, just a mile away, hustling with those cannibals right from the start. That'll rip out your heart and consume the fattest parts. Under the watchful eye of federal agents, collecting cans while they was disguised as vagrants, not knowing that a prisoner had held the key of a co-defendant who was so far from free. Detectives search into a distant past of a young gun who made the block grow fast. Now those ducks who were cooked that came home to roast, the suspects would seek refuge off the coast.
Hey yo, pop, 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 when it's shots, who's the blame? 3 get dropped, then we move from the game. 1 get knocked, now his whole life is changed, cause he's so far from free in a world that seems strange. Pop, 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 when it's shots, who's the blame? 3 get dropped, then we move from the game. 1 get knocked, now his whole life is changed, cause he's so far from free in a world that seems strange. Hold up, hold it down, hold the fort, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Here's a bunch of red coats coming through. It's all official, man, official shit. Bloodhounds thirsty, lurking in the bushes.
Who be first to catch this beat down? My rap pages be the source. Eagle trip with many victories and no loss. Rap sheets show you details of wars and streets. We're the most live, catch vibe and blaze heat. Double XL kings who rush through, got right on. Quick to stretch it, sound crew to get a mic on. Math, let the plate spin. Consecutive hits, promoters face grin. The dorm catch fits, keep the paper direct wire. CMJ retire, unlike the story that echoes out with chronic liars. Like those who feast on hog, eat murder dogs. A village voice kid with his heart and soul clawed. Killer bees produce the honey that fortified the platinum. Plus, the DJ claws fiend that scratched them. Thus, street team takes shots of criticism. Promotional vehicles whipping with mad rhythm. With the lockout of one of our source sports, we spiced the stand, launched the stage on the ball court. During the first half, #1 draft, rap lord, swing sword, slam microphone, shatter billboards, 4080 sight. After inhaling the herb, vision impaired. When the silhouette emerged, 1 nut out the clan. Get your whole clique banned from radio. PDs cut your raps, man. Forcing me to move on from one world to another. Wanna go from the fuel jet to hover. Take cover with the radical urban Latino. No hip hop connection with us and Janet Reno. I do an interview and they aim to trace my essence. To know more than is necessary, blunt's your weapon. My group's Nova, remain unsober and serve high times with King Cobras. I show ya low post MCs, your whole styles with feast. Second to get your word up, then the truth's unleashed. Creative loafing to the grand opening with my ray gun scoping. You're hoping uniforms be fridge when they walk the black beat in the heat of razors exposed and fresh meat. In bedrock and gambling. Rolling stone out of zone where they can't monitor my zap phone. Collide with the tiger beat. Rapping Raga, ebony eyes, folks see the saga. hang time. Evidence that was left at the scene of the crime traced back to a few from out a group of 9 who perform well regardless to the price of the tickets or for on stage, whatever. Still kick it with the footwork of Freddie Adu. It's all new. Now the rap commissioners, they wanna clone my shoe, but the road's now it is difficult to climb with the heat. The wind and the falling rocks combine. It's hard to stay aligned. The course is an obstacle within each chamber. The force is unstoppable. Lyrical swordsman blade sharp or cut out your heart. MCs want no part of any type of conflict because then I respond quick. It gets thick. The problem goes beyond sick.
There's no escaping. Once my blade starts scraping, march forward indeed, make more niggas bleed. Wanna be MCs and shade so swift that I couldn't record the speed. There's no escaping. Once my blade starts scraping, march forward indeed, make more niggas bleed. Wanna be MCs and shade so swift that I couldn't record the speed.
This is how we do. Tasmanian Devil, Frank Sinatra, Jedi Mind, Wu-Tang. What's the deal, baby? Just a genius. Stoop on the track. Yeah. My man Soup on the boards. Those who dare oppose us will stand knee deep in the blood of their children. Is that he who follows the pleasure of the Lord, like him who has made himself deserving of displeasure from Allah, and his abode in hell, and it is an evil destination.
Yo, there's a rumor that an inmate heard a salesman hiring a convict to murder. Bodyguard who used to use physical fitness. His business catching and terrifying the witness. In the gym was where he gained his powers. Boss was the piece of rare owner that rolled flour. The made man felt good to be made. Turned murderer, extremely quick to upgrade. But he still baked pies and his cake would rise. Unlike his enemy, he watched him take dives. Allies would retaliate. At least even the score had 1,000 guns they would calibrate. He saw the loss of double cross, moved on him swiftly. If worlds away, sit the shuttle off. Horror in the veil without the amity. Scars upon the grill of your friends and family. Workers utilized and brutalized. Informants scrutinized and crucified. Wakes firebombs, function shot up. The Jakes was not alarmed, but damn is the product.
Shooters, mans, grizzly stands up in the GT Klansman with the sword that'll blow up a van. When them peoples come, blow right past. Mind your business, I don't know nothing. They found this hole in the trash. Barbecue wings, blinks for my niggas that's true kings. Sit up in the crib, catch supper and screw fiends, yeah. Watching me next time, scotch me. I drink Cristal liquor, I'm a version of Hitler. On wax, no dax, just water. A do-rag on, I scratch waves saying niggas is trash. Yo, learn how to write, beware. I pull up, he here. I should've known I had a clone. See where niggas would get hurt. Merc dropped off in a new turf. Trunk full of Siamese rats and gnats. Yo, I do it for the cats and pits and all the bitches with big tits. 500 shoe game switch. Shake that shake, I bake. I live in a state that kill niggas over grits and steak. You might get smacked with a Mac 11 or run off the road or shot in McDonald's for frontin' with fake niggas.
Yo, July 18, Vivid Wall Street 16. Muslims, Kufis, Uzis, the war supreme. Ferociously, I rank general worlds above self. Conspicuous crime make me grab the nine off the shelf. The dark hallways amazingly convenient. The Phoenix on chain, juggling cracks and playing with Ninas. The law of the streets, gangsters crave the beef to feast. Fiends with plates and snake wanna eat. Gaze at the spectacular rapper, niggas is Dracula. Raptors, priesthood ambassador, passion for war will massacre. Threats that never worry me, plots of my death, Mike Jack conspiracy. Lyrically, I'm only afraid of my own ability. Words that shape the nuclear walls, we shoot with the walls. Bring it down the mall, I ring around the stall. Planets of the H, bandanas on our face, hammers on our waist, cameras out in space. The nickel plate, fate armor will harm y'all snakes.
Shaolin shadow boxing in the Wu-Tang sword style. If what you say is true.
Let's get it.
If what you say is true.
Hey yo, the clouds was gray, the sky was black. Two undercover pigs jumped out the Pontiac, trying to extort us, they wanna know where the money at. We counting the cream, my team get plenty stacks. Let the guards build wherever we at. We attacking the mind state. We civilized niggas, we don't think of the crime rate. The mind's infinite now, we can't waste time. Take the ones that know the ledge, leave the rest behind. Salute, fall back in line. Here come the first 9 out of the blue. Sparks of energy, create more life and more synergy. Forever is woo. You can never sever the glue. Homie, it's mathematical. Beats is banging, all my lords get radical. Don't block the path, homie, that's equilateral. JJY, Killa Bees splatter you, and everybody love us in here. It don't matter who.
Shoulder rolling off the beat, catch a jab, kiss it and throw it back. The science is sweet, unquestionable. This is Arif Jamel, unique, professional. Blessing you 100 mil flow. Steel tip, arrow and bow. I pull it, let it go. Look how the crowd go wild for this mic style. Wu World Clan united, sound a reptile, keeping us apart from twisting darts from the heart. Forever staying mentally sharp, spark the brain, and physically equipped to tear you out the frame. I don't play with this mic thing, but brings all of the above. I reign.
If what you say is true.
This is target practice. Watch me get my darts off. Leave him bleeding out with his shoes and his socks off. Fitted on the sidewalk. This is real talk. Anybody can get it. I pop a couple shots off. Home of the smash and grab. I'm taking mines off the top. Doing stick up no mask. I got the drop. Run up on you in front of your building. Now you speaking Brazilian. Gun you down right in front of your children. We bang out on a regular basis. Erase half the face. Leave no shell. This open cases. My description: big black bodacious. All black wool hoodie on with the gold fat lace.
What you say is true.
A rhyme is a struggle from conception. Series of complex maps in all directions. Totally dependent on an act of breathing. Learning depending on an act of reading. The MC draws in the long deep breath, holding it until making it right before it left. Distracted from it, its life-giving properties. Reacting from it and controls it properly.
If what you say is true, the Shaolin and the Wu-Tang.
Now do you understand? Now do you understand? The only way we can stay strong is we stick together. Because they gonna try, let me tell you what they gonna try to do. And y'all remember this shit, y'all go tell the fucking world. Teach all the babies this shit. They gonna try to make black and white go against each other. Which they can't because we already having a good time.
color robes and my socks be them Billie Jean shits and they real rocky. The fans
can't knock me. I bench Coliseums while genius spot me. Plus I'm cocky, bitch.
As I took off the hoodie, revealed the face. Cop patrol couldn't control the place. I got groupies backstage lined up at the gate with signs up yelling, "We love your tape." I'm sorry I took so long, didn't mean to make y'all wait, but good things take time to create. You can find me in your studio, half baked, eating ganja cake, trying to make my next release date. Ghost, Street, GZA, great minds relate. You know a brother bond is hard to break. When we perform, we cause the earth to shake. Ain't nothing changes, still those same niggas you love to hate. GZA.
I set examples over amplified samples that's scratched in the club with thugs begin to trample on those who fell victims. Body lost their souls, these beats when I picked them. Drums played the role, soldiers brave and bold. RZA paved the road, GZA buried the scrolls. Then months later then years later it was written on loose leaf, an old formula that was stolen by new thieves. The journalists watched it, critics couldn't knock it. A piece of history that they carried in their pocket. With the time factor, speed was the order of the day. With a delay, they were able to, what he would say, why waste the slot time with a ridiculous rhyme that's only excused by a generous mind. I kept them stored in the shelters like the goods in cans until I turned rap fields into harvested lands.
Right then, let's just get right to it.
You're ruthless. You're despicable. You're nothing but killers.
I'm a professional. I do what I'm trained to do.
So you killed them.
Not my fault. I should have trained harder. Now, if you excuse me, I have more men to kill.
Damn you, bastard!
Allah, man, foot on the gas. This slap like Nana when you talk back, fall back. You want smoke? Feel a contact. Kill a small chat, put it in the contract. I really work lunchbox with the hard hat. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Cross the north to south to Killa. Go pronto, aiming and blow. Leave a John Doe. Folks so amazed at the flow is in condo. Toast to the greatest alive. Stay sane in the world where they built more fake than the chains. Get sent back the way that you came. I'm out to control the universe. Lames trying to make it rain, but I ain't hating on them. I'm just skating on them. Like waking in Jamaica in the morning. I was born with it, I'ma take it to the coffin. Take it to the limit, then take it to the auction.
We made those local spots when we turn the mics on. Rolling with the talent, the beats, rap verse. Said he had to lick a shot for a top-notch clan. Multiple swordsmen, blade sharp. Rip through your heart, MCs want no part. Any type of conflict or nonsense, then we respond quick. Get thick, the problem goes beyond sick. Goes beyond sick.
Catch you coming out the gate and swinging my sword. I cut rappers in half, choking with the cord. They'll never try to step to my written dimension. I smash your whole set, kick your head in the trenches. You know I'm fit, nigga, I slap you out your flip-flops. Your flow on the ground and drag it for 6 blocks. You can't escape from the king of this hip-hop. Rappers can't avoid my spit, they just get chopped. 36 chambers, killing the vampires. Niggas suck dick, your whole camp is liars. Fake ass nigga, your beard is fake. You wear tight clothes, wear a skirt for the devil. You don't know where I'm at, you search for my level. Stupid motherfucker, you ain't nothing but an idiot. Cartoon character, all your shit illiterate. Should've stormed you before, but I was considerate. Instead, me and my alligators jumped your homeboy. Violate niggas, smacking with the chrome toy. Keep talking, put the hammer on your teeth. Pit bulls eating your balls, you little thief. Can't fuck around, niggas will get slumped. Throw you off the roof, hit your dog with the pump. Your little posse, just a room full of roaches. You lead up bitch, you just food for my vultures. As soon as you come out the building, you dead meat. Drown in the water, niggas is lead feet. I ain't finished with you, I'm just getting started. Your mother a tomboy, your father's retarded. Your big brother, he always wear pamper. The little sister got a head in my hamper. I'm the king of this shit, don't you ever try to spit. I heard you do it before, you sound like shit, nigga.
You dare enter the sacred temple? Why wouldn't I? Who's gonna stop me?
Tommy ain't my motherfucking boy. When your fake moves on a nigga you employ, will emerge off the set. Now you know, goddamn, I show living large niggas how to flip a death jam and rough up the motherfucking house. Cause I saw that you cold chillin' motherfuckers, I still want a brother. I'm ruthless, my clan don't have to act wild. That shit is job, and no sleeping bag profile. The soft comedian rap shit ain't the rough witty. On the real, it wasn't from a tough city. Niggas be game, thinking that they lyrical surgeons. They know they mics are from the virgin. And if you ain't from the mic, you couldn't hurt a beat. That's like going to Vegas driving the Mercury. The capital of this rugged slang is Wu-Tang, with the unpredictable talent, natural game. I death row and MC with mic cables. The epic is that I rush associated labels from east, west to Acco. I bring it to a next plateau, but I keep it fat though. Yeah, I'm hitting batters up with wild pitch style. I even showing uptown MCA style. Who thought he saw me on 4th and Broadway when I was out on the island bombing MCs all day? My priority is that I'm first priority. I bone a secret out of bitch in a sorority. So look out for A&M, the Abbott and the Master, breaking down your pendulum as I finger MCs out with a blow that I numb to ya. Pendex, I'm holding more weight than Columbia. Index in the scope, we are CA clan that's coming with a plan. The free A slave of a mental death MC. Don't panic, throw that A&R nigga off the boat in the Atlantic. Know who's the bad boy character, not from Arista but firing weapons released on Kevin. So duck as I struck with the soul of Motown. My central broadcasting systems are slowed down and dirty like that bastard. It's getting drastic. Read the label and say it loud. Another Wu banger. 36 chambers through your area.
Yo, crazy. Song gets rougher while I'm rhyming. Pretty women, guns, and diamonds. I'm living this truth that I manifest, so I ain't gotta say I'm the best. Y'all already know about the killer murder one flow. In the toe-to-toe swordplay, we not play with these other MCs. I supersede true indeed. Talent that I got will reside the spot. Competition, I'll be burning hot. Jamaica beat sand while I be Clark with no sock. I sit and write dark non-stop. Into the night, door takes flight. Follow it and don't lose sight. We bout to reach heights only few imagine. But it's all real, 20 mil large bills stacked up. Took us like 3 days to count it up. Along with the drinking, smoking, and chilling. Tiger Claw with the Mantice chanting.
Now look, this is the tiger's entry. It sets the hands. Watch, just like this. Watch carefully now. It's easy. Well then? Now look, you may not realize this, but the tiger style is tough, and you might get hurt. I know that.
Yeah.
Right.
I hit quick with the scorpion sting. It was said that I'm the one like I was on the Morpheus wing. Let me guide y'all, walk with a king, Lord of the Ring. Show up on scene to the Warriors theme. That's your highness, Ron O'Neal on my super fly. So stoned like I gazed in Medusa eyes. They whispering true lies. Why? When they throw a deuce high when they cruise by. Rebel the great, sick with the medical case. All money like the president face. You ain't live it, you can never relate. Hard times on the grind, make a nigga leave 7 for 8. Flow cold as a Chirac youth, so savage. Doing this back since the pissy mattress. Tiger and the Mantice, chant this 365, cause 24/7 I can't quit.
What's that style? Mantice.
Teaches speed and patience. And from
Yo,
the tiger.
how mighty is the pen? Powerful enough to exert strength equivalent to a forceful wind. And on another note, it's just a specialized instrument. For writing many degrees, the knowledge is infinite. This work here is eclectic, gathered from a broad range, and its food for thought is electric. Completely organic and ripe for all seasons. Purifying fire, penetrating all regions. The words they integrate, sentences they stimulate. Sterile mind can't define, he imitate. Some need laser correction, cause his vision is the dream that's plagued by distorted perception. Those that's bout it, MCs I run with. Those that doubt it, on the mic get done quick. Even if you're left in intensive care, I have to plug Paul before your crew gets there. I'm the one you hate to see, your worst nightmare. While you dream of riding the block, we raise the fear. Enemies get cooked like eggs while they scramble. He lived, but he still lost his legs as he gambled. Couldn't sell what he shipped, the shell came from the clip. His lightweight belt had got blown off his hip. No one on the strip had the full explanation, only that the victim had high expectations. Most never pedal above the street level and cut their last deal with the devil just to settle for the crumbs that fell off the plate of the late great who died in the federal state prison behind gates. Those is bout it, MCs MCs I run with. Those who doubt it, on the mic get done quick. Even if you're left in intensive care, I have to plug Paul before your crew gets there. Those who's bout it, MCs I run with. Those who doubt it, on the mic get done quick. Even if you're left in intensive care, I have to plug Paul before your crew gets there. MCs don't want none of this, so just stop. Got gimmicks with a bunch of facades and just props. Don't take the song seriously, it's just drops for the radio. But you ain't crazy though. I'm on a regular, slaying competitors. I shock journalists, slap magazine editors. Watch the DP as he moved towards me. He's stuck on his wordplay and can't record me. Three-dimensional, visual, bright portraits. Enough in a photo lab not to get caught with. Treason for any reason will only bring about torture. Should've been denying those offers. Ribs broke by pleading the fifth. The fact that the beat came from Muggs was a hell of a gift. So I took the present, sent some to the essence. Like you young MCs who don't escape adolescence. The sword remains in shape with endurance. The blades can be quickly replaced with insurance. It never seems to stop regardless of the tragedies. Hyperactive rhyme slingers with charged batteries. Those who's bout it, MCs I run with. Those who doubt it, on the mic get done quick. Even if you're left in intensive care, I have to plug Paul before your crew gets there. Those who's bout it, MCs I run with. Those who doubt it, on the mic get done quick. Even if you're left in intensive care, I have to plug Paul before your crew gets there. MCs don't want none of this, so just stop. Got gimmicks with a bunch of facades and just props. Don't take the song seriously, it's just drops for the radio. But you ain't crazy though. MCs don't want none of this, so just stop. Got gimmicks with a bunch of facades and just props. Don't take the song seriously, they just drops for the radio. But you ain't crazy though. Took her off the showroom floor, no money down, near the Chrysler building, the heart of Midtown. 200 horsepower under the hood, junk in the trunk, very far from damaged goods. Designer frames with windshields, state tinted. The most beautiful thing someone invented. A Wrangler had a sticker on the bumper, a sign in case tow trucks tried to jump her. Rear view mirror that of Serena Williams. Staring with the crime, then the look to kill him. Brushless showers in the Brazilian wax, cash in the glove compartment, free from tax, low mileage on the odometer. Graduate with more degrees than a thermometer. Spark plugs for great conversation. She would focus on the finish line of destination. Steering in the right direction. Made sure I wore a seatbelt and had airbags for protection. In her tank, she loved to stash my tool. I kept it full, super unleaded fuel. She had a room full of skirts and rims. The old ones used to swing off ropes that often hung from limbs. Attempt at the Ford modeling agency. Suburban area with the Caucasians be. Her great-grandfather was a Cherokee Indian. Explorer and navigator. Traveling then began sharpening his hours on Plymouth Rock. Commander-in-chief who raised cattle and was selling the livestock. King of the frontier, right up thoroughbreds. He was just as sharp as a needle without thread. Legend and trooper, known to run the herds. His sons were Oldsmobiles to drink Thunderbird. Land cruisers sitting on fertile soil with equipment that ran off expensive oil. Folks bragging, said a horse pulled the Volkswagen. They loved Mustang Sally and lollygagging. Fished in Lake Tahoe, cooked barracudas. Hunted impalas with the 6 shooters. From a long range with the dog rover. It was something else to see him knock him over. Some got caught in the crossfire. A bunch of rabbits indicating these dudes should retire. One was going bald, rocking the sunroof. A gas guzzler and his grill was one tooth. A strong accent and a beard like Lincoln. Who hated the golf course but he loved drinking. Avenger used to pick up chicks. He had magnums that was ramped tough and thick. He wore a blazer where he used to hide the Ruger for encounters with the Jaguars and Cougars. A veteran who would salute and sing the anthem in accord with the plan. He was a phantom. He had a fat lady they call Hummer. And she needed body work for the whole summer. She
She had a few friends who used to stay in the pound, abandoned in parking lots and junkyard bound. Regulars in rest areas and truck stops, cassette players known to make the tape pop. Gold diggers who wanted cream like Wells Fargo. In Vegas, they circle around in Monte Carlo. You know the snakes with the fangs and vipers, bloodsuckers who will juice the piss from diapers. Met the Cavaliers at the Outback Steakhouse. Chicken cutlet supreme just for takeout. One of them was forced to live in Astoria, cause at the auction they had crowned Victoria. Since then her friends charged the battery. Had her running off the sweets, flattery. She kept a loud muffler, couldn't trust her. Police used to always pull over this duster. A pothead who some called the Firebird. A foul mouth who could've used wiser words. Her man used to hustle and ran the crack corner. Someone secure kept low jack on her. Creeping with his visors low, high beaming. Temper will accelerate, private eye scheming. He would check the consoles for rubbers. She would pass the inspection with flying colors. She would turn left if he said right. On a cycle, he would often run red lights. His voice echoed if she dodged the convo. Her previous owner, all he did was bone her. Some drove her crazy, she was just a loner. He had a leaking transmission fluid. Said it was an accident, didn't mean to do it. No insurance with a grill decayed. She solved uncontrollably, still stayed. Another total eclipse with a heart like the freezing weather that never gave her a start. Plus, he had a sidekick in his garage, and if he needed a boost, she would give him a charge. He was sentenced for running an escort service, escaped from prison but made a few nervous. His baby mother and wife, the BMW, #1 on the list, who he brought trouble to. She done everything to regain her liberty. Tried to be Audi but went into delivery. Moved to Aspen, survived the avalanche. A different element inside a batter ranch. Far away when she changed the pattern. The distance was like from Mercury to Saturn.
If only we can lay our hands on that vixen Yashingwa, then all our problems will be over. Yashingwa.
Not hit by my weak spot, and still you fail.
The quintessence, father of the hip-hop renaissance. My slang been around before baton and Benetton I've been on. Fingerprint proof fingertip, so when I squeeze the rubber grip, release the clip, then leave the clip. See cipher pigs can identify it. The true living God, son, we exemplify it. The most complicated forms of life, we simplify it. Psst, don't knock it till you try it. Flying dagger, make them stagger, then I take a swagger. Ice cold Jägermeister. Take a drag a whole Bow County cuss. Fly like the Nike swoosh. Bruce Almighty got more problem than Spidey look. Old Brooklyn putting them Avenue crook. I've been tookin' all around the world, Brooklyn, then drop back in Brooklyn. Good looking son, yo, done bring the hook in. You can never find Zig, weak spot, stop looking.
Not hit by my weak spot, and still you fail. Not hit by my weak spot, and still you fail.
From the continents to Croatia, I flame a lamester with the new slang. Much more to show you, these rocks change Glock bullies, hot pellets have you running through the hall. It's on like you being chased by the relic. Can't nothing harm me, yo. I move through any project with logic. Few semis hot in the cockpit. Scream out Shaolin, I'ma tap in. Harder than Tanak, and don't try to play the fella out blacked in. Moving on miraculous, the slapsmiths of the rap game. Say my name backwards, you get back changed. Black man, black hooded, moving through the city like you Batman. Still you so pussy like Catwoman. Don't bother the Legion. More squeezing, more reason to light a new block up. Cause me to cement shit. Powerful block shoppers and all niggas getting that guap. Dare you to try to find my weak spot.
Not hit by my weak spot, and still you fail. Not hit by my weak spot, and still you fail.
I stay on the 64 squares while patrolling the center. Trading space from material, the time zone I enter is calculated by movement from push pieces. Advancements in development once the pawn reaches the 8th rank. Now heavily armed with a tank. My opponent's base is threatened, soldiers cut the shanks. Moved on my small pieces, MCs are driven back. unable to avoid capture from the attack. Such movement is naturally quite unsound. Men that's badly placed upon dangerous grounds, loosening their position before they were strongly posted. Before the double rooks had approached it, they must have been quick to ignore the principles. By being an effective guard is invincible. A strategic plan, just the way I envision it. Many fallen soldiers in complete imprisonment.
Not get by my weak spot, and still you fail. Not get by my weak spot, and still you fail. Not get by my weak spot, and still you fail. Not get by my weak spot, and still you fail.
The amplify, sample, or trample, delete and cancel, then vacate your vessel. God this, strenuous as an arm wrestle, move swift as light, 1,000 years, one night, in flight with insight. Everything I thought of, I saw it happen. Then I rose from the soil, the sun blackened. Then came rap czars, left tracks and scars. Apparent brightness of exploding stars gave you goods to taste. No ingredients to trace. You remain stuck trying to figure the shape of space. No edge of boundary, release 2 rounds of 3. Intimidate, while rage is straight. Phony clown MC, your physical shatter from the blast. Pyroclastic flow, set forth for tower of ash. Through ignorance and misplaced trust, your world's crushed. Too late to activate hyperspace or thrust. Even wearing camouflage, the analog at war. You seen as high beams and fog that came in, accompanied by deadly rain and wind. Mentally endowed with lightning hit the crowd. But warm side, let you cross the barrier. But the storm side, destroy your area. The amplify, sample, or trample, delete and cancel, then vacate your vessel. To guide this, strenuous as an arm wrestle, move swift as light. 1,000 years, one night, in flight with insight. Everything I thought of, I saw happen. Then I rose from the soil, the sun blackened. Then came rap czars, left tracks and stars. Apparent brightness of exploding stars gave you goods to taste. No ingredients to trace. You remain stuck trying to figure the shape of space. No edge of boundary, release 2 rounds of 3. Intimidate, razor straight, phony clown MC. Physical, shatter from the blast. Pyroclastic flow, set forth a tower of ash. Through ignorance, misplaced trust, your world's crushed. Too late to activate hyperspace or thrust. Even wearing camouflage, your analog at war. You seen as high beams of fog that came in, accompanied by deadly rain and wind. Mentally endowed when lightning struck the crowd. But warm side, that you crossed the barrier. But my storm tide, it destroyed your area. The amplify, sample, or trample, delete and cancel, then vacate your vessel. The amplify, sample. The amplify, sample. The amplify, sample, trample. The amplify, sample, or trample, delete and cancel, then vacate your vessel. The amplify, sample. The amplify, sample. The amplify. The amplify, sample, or trample, delete and cancel. The amplify. The amplify, sample, or trample, delete and cancel. The amplify, the amplify. About drama. I met a young brother, how young, about 8, and
seemed intelligent and rather quite straight. I greeted him and struck a conversation to see if the youngster had some self-motivation. Peace, brother, what's your name and how you be? He said, I'll be soon coming off with currency. I said, getting paid. He said, yeah, like my man's brother, who has a condo he shares with his baby's mother. He said, a condo beats my apartment with no lights and no gas and months backed up rent, no hot water or heat, and invaded by plenty rats that'll eat up the average alley cat. He said, yeah, boy, that's poverty. I said, word, I know when it bothers me, cause we are victims of a situation. How a wicked man separated a nation and got us cold killing off one another. It's getting hot. How hot? Hotter than July. Cause the murder and crime rate is rising very high. For example, in my neighborhood it's so hot I'm often woke up from the alarming sound of a shot. So I'm thinking, what? Is my neighborhood a trap? Could this be the place marked X on the map? Now I'm spotted like a target in the shooting gallery. So I start to seek for a better salary so I can escape from where? From this ghetto-like area. Cause every day it gets scarier and scarier to scarier, causing mass hysteria is drama. Talking about drama. Not to be bold and disrespect the homeless, cause I can see that they suffer from aloneness, from not having shelter and out on the street without a job and days without a bite to eat. Yo, I feel for those, but here's another side about some more people that's living on the outside because of the fact that they chose the wrong way. And it took them on a trip for a long day. Got to the point to start stealing from your house, stalking the rooms late at night like a mouse. Your family's upset and you got to go, and it's 5 below and we're expecting snow. And then you're on the train with the cup in your hand, kicking dirt and making it look like sand. Then after you run that game for a while, you start sucking up tokens from out the turnstile. Are you that desperate just to get ahead? Is it so effective that you won't quit? And yo, why do you come to me crying the blues about you can't get a job? Well, go sell some street news. Then you can get straight and be real, but you rather rob and steal, and that's drama. Talking about drama. Not Wonderama, but I'm talking about drama. Hear what I'm saying? I'm not talking about your mama. Nah, but I'm talking about drama. Shaolin Fist versus the llama. Talking about drama. Like the flute, along with something that's rugged by nature like the forest. Composed like a symphony without a chorus. A place with the path and trail that you follow. With the wood where you drive your nails with too hollow. Far from reality with a slim chance of getting back. Even if you narrowly escape the hidden traps. Nothing but the driven raps written in my notebook. Inspired by the cap in the gown that's on a coat hook. Prepare for the chemical rush. Something new to cause your heart to race, but it's tangible to touch. Associate with those who are consumed with beats. Produce fire until they melt the room with heat. You know my ink lay all over
over the sheets. Letters gather around and form words every time they meet. Allah be your born, see divine equality. Father, then after that is the G-O-D. Hear her, I Islam, then justice. King of kingdom, love, hella right, we still exist. Master, now insight, power the queen. Ruler, self-save, truth is square the same. Universe, victory, wisdom, unknown. Why, zigzag, zig, and now I'm back home. I brought butter for the popcorn, dips for the chips, and ego for your trip. Some scripts for you to flip. Corrections for mishaps, errors, or mistakes. Fly raps for beats and poppin' lock for breaks. A legend in my own lifetime from one rhyme that was specially designed from the hook to bottom line. Shines like a precious jewel. Cut up in the workshop with specialized handcrafted tools. Couldn't buy this hardware, so don't swipe the card there. Better yet, fold your hand, cause you're holding an odd pair. One hit wonders, get a little shine like flashlights. But when I drop the bomb and explode like gas pipes, a live wire, known as the dragon, the spitfire. Verbal action, hot as the grease and deep fryers. Delivered in the perfect pitch, because hip-hop is all in my genes. The pattern, the seam, and every stitch. Allah be your born, see divine equality. Father, then after that is the G-O-D. Hear her, I Islam, then justice. King of kingdom, love, hella right, we still exist. Master, now insight, power the queen. Ruler, self-save, truth is square the same. Universe, victory, wisdom, unknown. Why, zigzag, zig, and now I'm back home.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear.
I want them from Brooklyn, a place where stars are born. Streets are shot up, apartment buildings are torn and ripped up, stripped up, shacked up and backed up with things. Cause the bosses on the scene, they got it cracked up. Kids are slinging in my lobby, little Steve and Bobby. Getting paid, but it's a life-threatening hobby. Yeah, they still play hide and seek. The things seek for the crack and they hide and let the cops peek. Grown folks say they should be out on their own before the gangs come and blow up their mom's home. Because their lifestyle is hectic, so fucking hectic. Pow, 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 bullets are ejected. My lifestyle was so far from well. Could've wrote a book with a title, age 12 and going through hell. Then I realized the plan. I'm trapped in a deadly video game with just one man. So I don't only watch my back, I watch my front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. Back on the Ave, up Livonia in Bristol with a pistol. Sticking up Pamela and Crystal. You know your town is dangerous when you see the strangest kid come home from doing the bit and nothing changes. What is the meaning of crime? Is it criminals robbing innocent motherfuckers every time? Little shorties take walks to the schoolyard, trying to solve the puzzles to why is life so hard. Then as soon as they reach the playground, pow, shots ring off and now one of them lay down. It's so hard to escape the gunfire. I wish I could rule it out like an umpire, but it's an everlasting game and it never ceased to exist, only the players change. So I got your back, but your best to watch your front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. I got your back, but your best to watch your front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. I got your back, but your best to watch your front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. I got your back, but your best to watch your front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. I got your back, but your best to watch your front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. I got your back, but your best to watch your front. Cause it's the niggas who front, they be pulling stunts. I got your back, 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 I got
is heard, they say. I'd always hoped to cut someone like that someday, to hear that sound. But to have it happen to my own neck is ridiculous.
Entre deux buts, brune, je te résume. On dénoie une putain de plume, mes mots puent la piste, c'est ce putain de bitume. Mon putain d'argot pour toi vient de la lune, comme pour moi ton putain de costume. Nos coutumes, seul on s'assume, putain c'est sans flic qu'on se fume. Sans vote dans les urnes qu'on améliore notre putain de life. T'es le mari ou sa putain de wife. T'as pas de choune, putain mais t'as pas non plus de putain de burne. Dis donc, putain de crétin à crête, de machin à mèche. Quête des putains de clients de discothèque, de putains qui mènent une putain de complète dans la gonflette des pecs, dans le nombre de bouteilles hors de prix qui vont se mettre. Je suis un putain de noble parmi les islamophobes.